My name is Lauren, and I am delighted to welcome you to IMPROVATE's first International Innovation Forum. Joining us, though, are speakers from 13 countries and representatives from over 20 countries. Among them, world leaders, opinion shapers, medical and security experts, investors, and technology executives.
IMPROVATE derives from two words, improvement and innovation. And about a year and a half ago, we realized that there is an opportunity to create a platform that puts the money where the mouth is. And this platform hopefully will enable all of you to create business and strategic collaborations that will make the world better for everyone.
The talent is by far some of the most talented people here in this region. Silicon Valley wouldn't be Silicon Valley if it wasn't for, the innovative minds and the spark, the small community that's happening here in Tel Aviv.
I'm so proud to be with you, to be one of you, and all of us coming here together, being members of the IMPROVATE family. A family of joint values. A family that has a very special ambition and a goal to serve.
Petrov is a professor of cardiology at Sofia University and heads the cardiology department at Acibadem City Clinic in Sofia. Please join me on stage for your presentation.
Dear colleagues and friends, first of all, I would like to thank IMPROVATE. IMPROVATE as an initiative for the invitation and for bringing here the future in any detail of the society and our life, including the medical and healthcare. I will nothing to declare regarding this presentation that will be related to innovation and especially digitalization of the medicine, especially in cardiovascular disease. Cardiovascular disease is the killer number one, and also the invalidizing disease of the world, number one. And this is a huge problem for every society, especially for the societies with low GDP, like Bulgaria, like I have shown here. The cardiovascular disease, the disease of the circulation, stroke and myocardial infarction are the killer number one. To beat cardiovascular diseases, we need help. Probably the biggest help will come from the technology, from the digitalization, and from the remote data gathering, and also for the remote data to decide what will be the treatment of the future as well. So the wearable medical devices market is definitely growing very fast, but please take attention because the majority, more than 90% of these wearable devices are not medical grade. So the data coming from the medical devices nowadays is not so reliable on medical level. And I would like to show you how important it is to have the right online, real-time medical device in a specific medical situation. For example, in these 7 million deaths worldwide by cardiovascular cause, at least 20% of them are remotely from the hospital. So we have to gather remote data and on some way to treat remotely as well. So during the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, the contact between the patient and the medical doctor is even more problematic. And in this situation, we need even more the possibility to gather a remote, reliable data. And our experience with one of our startup companies, a medical-grade device for real-time, online physiological data gathering, especially ECG, arterial pressure, temperature, movement, and also saturation and breathing frequency. So this is the wearable device that is definitely one of the most advanced nowadays. And a special center for remote control, 24 hours, is on the service of the medical doctor and the patient himself. So This medical device is giving us the information in order to detect a new clinical status, to have detection of ischemia, heart ischemia, and to have detection of rhythm disorders. I will show you only 2 cases. For example, this young gentleman wearing this device on the stairs to the aircraft, he received ventricular tachycardia, potentially fatal medical condition. So the remote monitoring team detected it and called the service on the aircraft that the patient has a problem. And of course, he was helped immediately, and we implanted a cardiovascular defibrillator of this particular gentleman. Also, like in this case, it's a supraventricular tachycardia. It's also quite unpleasant condition that was immediately detected. We published our experience with this checkpoint wearable device with detection of not only rhythm, but also ischemia of the heart and many other problems. In the COVID-19 situation, we are using it for remote control, not only of the hospitalized patients, but very important, of the patients that are already at home, because the late COVID will be a big problem for the next several years. So this is the newest version, the miniaturized. And in fact, I wanted to show you on this presentation how important it is to bring the highest technology in service of the medical humanism. And these are the conclusions: that the cardiology of the future is based on high technology. The population-based approach is the most reasonable strategy by national healthcare, and the telemedicine is extremely reasonable even in situations like nowadays in the pandemic situation that we are suffering. And thank you very much for your attention.
And that is it for IMPROVATE's Jerusalem 2021 International Innovation Forum. The forum is just the first step in creating collaborations between governments, businesses, and investors, and leading Israeli technology companies that were here today. The exposure right here at this conference is a first step. The next step, delegations and real-world business connections to promote IMPROVATE's vision of making technology accessible to all and improving the lives of people across the world. I would like to thank all of the wonderful speakers and panelists, the companies who presented the best of Israeli technologies, and all of you, of course, who were here with us today. A special thanks to 2 amazing women who made today's event possible, IMPROVATE's founder, Irina Nevzlin, and Ronit Hassin-Hochman, who together prove that nothing stands in the way of will. Thank you both so much for putting on today's important gathering. Happy Hanukkah, and we will see you guys at the concert tonight. Thank you.